do a better job of boxing this fella out than that.
No one between him and the hoop. You're right, Clark.
Yeah, and you don't want to be giving up guys putback slams. That's not the kind of play that could build confidence.
The drive by Brooks. It's deflected. And now here comes Young leading the break. Passes shot. Good.
That's his 4th straight make right out the chute. He's setting a pretty high standard for himself here.
Just like you draw it up before you come out.
Now here's Brooks. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. The Bulls have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
Yeah, a year ago, though, Kevin, 78% conversion rate from the free throw line. So that's a nice all-around effort.
You know, success at the line just became contagious for him. A few guys got on a roll, and it carried over to the rest of the team.
That free throw, no good. So neither attempt will fall that time for him. The Lakers have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. The shot by Williams, no good. Chicago's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Russell against Brooks. Gasol a screen. Brooks kicks to Heinrich. From deep three-point range, the shot no good. Tie game in Los Angeles, and will return shortly. And before the game, Star Center Joakim Noah talked about the intensity of this Chicago Bulls team.
I feel like we're the hungriest team in the NBA. That's a great feeling to be able to say that. Like, whether we shoot the ball well or don't shoot the ball well, win or lose, we know that we're going out there every night, giving everything we got with no regrets.
No, I think Joakim can certainly make a case, Clark, for Chicago being that famished 5, especially with Rose back on the court.
There's no doubting that, Kevin. I mean, even the addition of Gasol with his 2 rings, the way he left things in L.A., that left him with an appetite that has him still hustling.
And so far, it's been a closely contested game as we get the second quarter up and going. And taking a look at the Lakers' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing in the game?
Defense paying huge dividends for them through the first.
Excellent hustle, and you know the coach has to be pleased with that effort at the defensive end.
Kobe and Randall, the forward duo. Clarkson is out there with Williams, and it's Hibbert in at the center position. That's the group for the Lakers to start the second quarter. It's Butler that time on the assist by Rose. Butler's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for Chicago. The Lakers trail. Clarkson kicks to Hibbert. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. And we've played through the first minute here in the second. Outside Rose from the line. That's good. Rose has got 6 points.
That's what I call a captivating move there. He absolutely incinerated the D with that one.
To the left side wing. Here's Randall. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. The Bulls have gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Butler from outside. Rebounded by Clarkson.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
The 3 from Bryant. Second shot opportunity. Noah with the block. Outside Rose. Here's Gibson. That's tipped. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
That's his second personal foul.
Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for the Bulls.
You've got to like the consistency with which they're hitting that mid-range jumper.
They've been distributing the ball really well tonight, too. I mean, a decent number of assists so far for them.
And so he hits both.
He's always been extremely reliable at the line, and today's been no different.
Outside Rose, down low. Shot's good by Gibson. And the Bulls lead by 2.
Those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten in the first half here.
And I think they should continue to work the ball down low, Clark. It's really going to free up their outside shooting.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
Yeah, it's got to be concerned with all the missed shots here. And every team goes through cold streaks. You just got to figure out a way to stay productive.
And the best way to do that when you're missing shots is to get to the foul line. Be aggressive, get to the foul line, and knock down some of those freebies, and the tide can turn for you.
So it's the Lakers now, trailing by 2. Looking ahead, they've got the Jazz coming into town for the next game. The 3 from Bryant, and he gets it to go. Kobe's got 5 now.
And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
And it's Rose penetrating. Here's Dunleavy. It's good. This time the assist from Rose. 7 points in the game.
His ball distribution tonight just as good as it gets.
Yeah, it sure has been. I mean, all you have to do is look at the numbers. There's no line in those totals. You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
From the arc. The shot is off. And the Lakers take it the other way. Bryant with it. Butler covering. Here's Williams. Here's Hibbert. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3. But Clark, we've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
Yeah, we sure have. I mean, it's been a bit of a windshield wiper game. I mean, back and forth, the lead has gone 5 times, so no one in clear control yet.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game, just a matter who can catch that momentum.
Chicago calls timeout.
Yeah, I think he just sees some things that can be improved and wants to get everybody back on the same page.
And usually that, to me, is a good use of the timeout. I mean, if there's something that he's noticed that can give his team a lift, I think he's got to try to take advantage of that.
A moment to check in with Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kevin, I was able to listen in on what the head coach of the Chicago Bulls was going over in his huddle. Derrick Rose was the focus of the discussion, and he wants their offense to run through him. Coach has a lot of faith in him offensively and let his players know it, insisting that he be at the forefront of what they do at that end of the court from here on out. So, Kevin, change is already being made on the fly here in the second quarter.
Thank you, Doris. Russell dishes to Bryant. doesn't go in either for Kobe.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Give and take, back and forth, the whole way thus far.
Yeah, and you look at the lead changes, 6 already.
Here's Russell. Jimmy Butler making his last shot.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
And here is Los Angeles now, following the score by Derrick Rose. From downtown, again the miss by Kobe.
And another miss. Ooh, he's easy to see who's going to win that race.
Yeah, early offense is often easy offense. Excellent work that time.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play. And here is Los Angeles now after the Bulls pick up 2.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
And he gets it to go. Now it's a 7-point Bulls lead.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for him during the run. Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
Noah, some solid defense from Bryant.
Oh, that's terrific defense there. That's how you protect the rim.
And Young, here we go. Goes back up, and it will go, and the Bulls' lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Roy Hibbert.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
It's tipped. Here's Noah. The Lakers with the rebound. Kobe's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Shoots from 14. Tries again, and Russell with the lay-in. Russell's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Very nice pickup of the offensive rebound, and once he gets his hands on it, you know it's going back up and back in.
Now here's Butler. He's got 8, and they double up Butler. 2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. And Gibson kicks to Butler. 5 to shoot, and it's sent back by Russell. To the paint, here's Young. Rose with the block. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. It's Chicago leading by just 1. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Hey, Kevin, with Derrick Rose. Derrick, how does it feel to get back out there on the basketball floor here for the new season ahead?
It feels good, man, especially playing with my teammates. We have new teammates. We're just trying to come out here and just play hard and compete.
Great to have you back, Derrick. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, Doris, and we'll be back for the 3rd quarter of action following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. And an exciting time of the year as the first game of the regular season is halfway through. It was a closely contested first quarter for Chicago. Nothing seemed to give way on either side of the scoring column as they wrapped up the period all knotted up. The second quarter was a strong effort for them as they continued to battle, and they were able to close out the half in a good position. And Kenny, what did you think about what you saw from Chicago?
Well, they didn't let this hostile crowd bother them at all. In fact, they seem to feed off of that hostility. Plus, sometimes when you're away from home, those distractions, your family, your friends, your fans, you can concentrate better. Okay, wait, did I just say my family, friends, and fans are distractions? Okay, let's go to the next thing. Let's go.
Shaq, your take on the Lakers.
Well, it was a huge first half for their bench, a.k.a. the others, played pretty good. When you get a boost like this, it always gives the team a lift. And given how well the others are contributing, we'll probably continue to see more minutes for them in the second half. Starters or not, when players are producing, you got to ride them, cowboy.
And that's going to do it for now as the second half is just about to get started. Now back to Kevin Harlan and the rest of the 2K Sports crew. We will see you later.